Welcome back to SGG. It is Derby Day, a huge one. Huge pair of games coming up today. We've got City at home, City away, sorry, at the Etihad. Then we play Olympiacos at home with a chance to really smash through this Champions League group and be able to rest guys at the back end, which would be pretty pivotal in our push for the Premier League. Since you've been gone, we had the Leicester game, the Leicester disaster as it's been known. We've made a couple of tactical tweaks that have been important and which have helped. As you can see, we beat Olympiacos 5-1. Absolute domination. This was with the tactical tweaks. Finally, Domenico Berardi has started to do something for us. Thank the Lord. And Romelu Lukaku, who after the disaster of last time has been playing up front for the most part, bagged a couple as well. Then we played at home against Swansea. This was with the classic tactic that we're using for this, the main tactic. Berardi again on the score sheet. Alexandra got his first goal, and Alexis Sanchez bagged one from playing out wide left. Then we played Swansea in the Carabao Cup. Leicester, why did I say Swansea? We had played Swansea. We played Leicester in the Carabao Cup. A repeat performance from us. Leicester didn't really take their chances in this one. They played a full strength team. We, as you can see, it rotated massively. Zlatan was terrible. He missed two clear cut chances. Scott McTominay was better than that rating. But we squeezed through penalties. Not ideal going into the City game in just 4 days, but we rotated a decent amount. The only guys who were likely players, Mata came off the bench, Arta might play, and then some of the defensive guys. But yeah, huge game against City. Let's look at the this new tactic that we've been employing. That's the main tactic, of course. The new tactic is the Bayern style Pep. This is this speaking with the mouth and the talking into the microphone. This has inverted wingbacks. The key thing, and these were pivotal in that destruction of Olympiacos, which may have just been fortunate. But as you know, with inverted wingbacks, these guys climb up to here. They kind of form a second wall with the defensive midfielder and allow these two players to really get forward. Then you have kind of four players forward. You get that superiority of numbers in the middle with these three can whip the ball out wide. And it's just the way that Pep played at Bayern. He had these guys play really far towards the touchline. This is obviously Robin and Ribery back in the day. And as you can see, get further forward, stay wide. So although that says inside forward, because they're allowed to dribble more and you want them to play one-on-one against the fullback or drag the fullback out, that we actually have the two player instructions that make them essentially act like wingers when they don't have the ball. Oh, he doesn't have them on right now. That was silly of me. Stay wider. There we go. This role here is essentially a false nine. It's just called complete forward support. It has all the old player instructions there, and we do our thing. And what was important in that the first time we used it against Olympiacos is Alexandra, who has been a pretty much a dog in this tactic, and he's still playing the Abidal role. And I do think I'm going to switch it over so that he has more of the Dani Alves free reign there, and the right back, which will be Valencia, comes into here more and joins up the play to make this a 4 or a 5 with the false 9 dropping back. I think I'm going to give Sandro more of a free license, but he has been brilliant in this bind style tactic where he can come into here and he's been bombing forward, getting into the box as well. Same with Antonio Valencia when he was on this side. He got us a penalty in the Olympiacos game just by driving here and being an extra man they did not expect to see coming through the middle of the pitch. We just outnumbered them in this position. Who shall we play in today's game? Which tactic shall we play? I think we're away from home. So, would we control the game against a Pep team, or should we go with the new bind style and just give it a run out against a big side? I think we should do it. It's kind of a ball call. The main concern, as you can see with the red here, is this guy getting too far forward. I think for this game, we'll sit him back a bit more, because if that's Leroy Sané, he's going to exploit that space right there. We'll put Baye on that side because he's quicker, and then Delict can come back in to partner with him. Blint out, Matic back in. Paul Pogba, we've got him as the roaming playmaker, so he just kind of moves around, finds space, creates for himself and everyone else. We'll play Arta. Up front, let's go with Lukaku still getting his chance. Alexis can play wide left, and Berardi's been in good form. So we'll bring Berardi in. Lingard on the bench. Anyone else who desperately needs to be on the bench? Obviously not Scott McTominay. This is not the Mourinho era. Scott McTominay is out. Luke Shaw would like to get on the bench, but not. No, Ashley can play the side, can't he? Enough firepower on the bench? Yes, 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 yes. No need for Zlatan. Let's get into it. City haven't had a great start to the season. If we win, I believe we go level with points. I think that's the case. Maybe we might even go ahead of them by one. I can't fully remember. Let's have a quick look. City, 15. Yeah, we go 2 points ahead of them. So this is a big game. Big chance for us. I'm going to fire the guys up. Fire them up for a big derby day. The first derby day, it's me versus Pep. It's the first time this has happened in the Chasing the Pep series. Francisco Lapello takes on Pep Guardiola. We're underdogs. Sure, everyone, you got. I actually like that. And us against the. Oh, they didn't like it. And us against the. Maybe I shouldn't have said that calmly. And us against the world type deal when you have outspent everyone in the summer. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's do this. All about superiority in the middle of the field and spread it wide in the final third. I like our chances up against John Stones and Otamendi. Otamendi's brilliant in real life, doesn't transfer to the game, and they have Danilo at right back, which I think we can really take advantage of. Alexis versus Danilo is a great matchup for us. That's it. Stay wide, Dominico. Do not lose the ball to Leroy Sané. Valencia gathers it. Finds Pogba, the roaming playmaker. I don't think I've ever used a roaming playmaker in Football Manager. It just kind of seems too laissez-faire. Like he would just give the ball away. He would just kind of go off and do his own thing. I'm far less of a disciplinarian in terms of the tactics and stuff of players being expressive and what have you. But when you have multiple guys who can just kind of free roam around, when you have a false nine or a complete striker, plus a roaming playmaker, and then an advanced playmaker, and then maybe just maybe a deep lying playmaker. It seems like that could be a bit of a mess there. But it does fit kind of Pogba's style, just kind of doing his own thing. Oh, there we go. There is Paul Pogba driving through. Pogba misses the one-on-one chance. That was an absolute sitter. Should have given him the eyes. This corner's going to lead to nothing, is it? Oh, big chance. Big chance. There's been chances so far. Aguero missed that early one. Pogba missed the one-on-one. We're only 50 minutes into the game. Not a dead derby. Oh, Fernandinho intercepts him. Gives it right back to us. I like that. I like the three-man across here. That's perfect. You just can't lose the ball because Sterling and Sane are going to have so much room if we give the ball away. Great ball over the top, in behind. Lukaku's in one-on-one. He doesn't miss. Oh, Lukaku playing the role of Robert Lewandowski in this Bayern-esque tactic is beautiful. Kept the ball here. Nice triangles. Sandro with the brilliant ball over the top. That's Otamendi, right? Because Stones is the one, yeah. Left him for dead. He did give him the eyes and buries the one-on-one. Ooh, another highlight again. Winning it back high up the field. Brilliant. Lukaku, play him. Valencia, play him. Berardi, you got men at the back post. Find him. Lukaku's in. Oh. What a chance. 3 clear-cut chances. We've only been able to take one. I don't expect us to dominate possession in this one. Because obviously we're trying to play Pep Guardiola's system. We're playing against Pep Guardiola. His side is also going to try and dominate possession. That is the concern. The fullback overlap. Oh, Aguero, and he finishes. Their first chance, of course they do. That space in behind, because you bring those fullbacks in, you can have a winger romp forward, or if you get those overlapping wingers and you get lazy plays like Alexis not tracking back, terrible. And of course, the computer. Of course, you have 3 clear-cut chances. You only score 1. They get 1 half chance. They score. That's just FF. That's the way it goes. We've all been there. We've all been FM'd. Okay, nice quiet period. I don't hate it. Would I take a draw away at the Etihad? Normally I would, but we've been so behind the 8 ball. We've drawing against teams we should have beaten, and the loss at Leicester, we really do need a win. Oh, off the bar. Okay, maybe I will take a draw. That's completely reversed what I said seconds ago. Their top players aren't playing well. De Bruyne and Sane are not playing that well. Aguero's got a good rating because he scored, but he missed a chance early on. Oh, don't play it back. Nice, Valencia. Brilliant tackle from Valencia down this right-hand side. Can he find someone? Punt to the head. There's Pogba, the roaming playmaker again. Oh, he misses another chance. Into the side netting. He is roaming. I'll give him that. He's all over the field. He was bursting behind defenders. He's coming out to the right. I like it. It puts a lot of pressure on that Nemanja Matic role to clean everything up. And it puts a lot of pressure on the second guy to kind of realize where his counterpart is. There's nothing to lose. Give it your best shot. What are you talking about? I'm going to say we've been unlucky. We've dominated this game in terms of chances. We should easily... I mean, they did hit the crossbar and Aguero had another chance. But let's forget those. Our own chances. This should be a 2-2, 3-2 game right now. And we've got match winners on the bench who can come on. Let's bring Lingard on. Berardi's been booked. He hasn't really done anything in this game. You've been in great form, Dominico. I'm happy with you. You're bringing it around. You've done well. Arthur on a yellow in the middle of the pitch is a bit concerning. Lukaku finds Pogba. There we go. Poor Pogba. Fantastic finish. And after missing a couple of chances that really should have buried, he does poor Pogba things. Arriving into the box, found some space, pinged it past Ederson. Oh, we got a real chance here. We got a real chance. Just waiting and waiting to make that change. I think Herrera for Arta. Let's kind of withdraw you a little bit. There we go. I kind of want to put both wingers even higher up the pitch to pin back those fullbacks so they can't exploit their space and the overlap the way Danilo did for that goal. Oh, I like when you make centre-back changes mid-game. Let's push Lingard even further forward. And we'll bring Herrera back. I just want him to pin that fullback deep in the half and force Gaia. Oh, no, not a set piece. No. Oh, should have buried it. Come on. They're going to throw everything at us now. Come on. Someone put a foot on Delph. No stupid mistakes. That's the key. De Gea just boots it forward. Finds Lukaku. There's Lingard in behind. Brilliant. He's got Alexis on the other side. Can he find him? Oh. Good positioning from John Stones. Come on, Alexis. It's your ball. Oh, this is their highlight. Oh, no. We're going to lose it in disgusting fashion. Matic wins it back. Pogba. Another brilliant ball. Finds Lingard. Misjudged by Gaia. Lingard does find Lukaku. He finishes it. Brilliant. Is that a second for Lukaku? And Jesse Lingard, exactly what we were looking for. Hanging on that final shoulder. Forcing the fullback to stay back. Pogba pings in behind. Gaia misjudges the flight. Lingard gets it. Pings it across. And Lukaku beats his man to the near post. And we are going to run away with a win here. Thoroughly deserved. And I think we have found a road tactic that works with this group of players, which stays true to the principles. If anything, is the advanced principles of Pep. Once he got away from having Iniesta and Xavi as an axis for a team, he morphed slightly to keep that superiority in the middle of the field. We've got these inverted wing backs. You can see it right here. This is just perfect. And that is just a sensational victory. What a win for this team. That people had written us off. Had they? Did we have that bad a start to the season? But I think we found ourselves a complementary road tactic to go with the one we can use at home, which is being productive at home. The problem is trying to get the best out of Lukaku. I may just make that. We may have to end the Sanchez experiment right now and just make Lukaku the complete forward because he has just been on fire for us recently. All right, let's get to the Olympiacos game. Okay, Olympiacos at home, Champions League. A lot of exhausted players after a mammoth performance away at the Etihad. Valencia picked up a slight knock, so we'll bring Ashley Young in, who was just moaning about playing time. But I said, look, Ash, it's a long old season. We've got a third new tactic in which guys play in midfield from your position at fullback. It's perfect for you. It's tailor made. He said, delightful, Francisco. Just delightful. I love it. I will calm down. So we'll keep Lukaku up front. I want to give Martial a run out and ideally Rashford. Let's give Lingard the start and then we'll bring Rashford on. Would like to have given Pogba a break, but I feel like we kind of need him at the moment, the way he played at the Etihad. Mata can come in. I'll keep Sandro for now. Should we do the... should we try... No, I'll keep it like the dribble. Can I do... You can't do that because it's on complete wing back. Alright, let's make him the wing back. And let's make Sandro put the ball in the center, the complete wing back, because he loves that. So we're just flip-flopping the sides to which you have the Abidal role and the Dani Alves role. We may then have to flip-flop just for support the side to which we have the Iniesta and Xavi role. But we can play that by ear based on the defensive areas we get down here. We'll move by to that side for the speed to cover the ground. Everything else looks golden. And this should really be a comfortable game. We hammered them 5-1 when we played away. So at home, at Old Trafford, we should really roll over them. Matic got the captain's armband. How lovely for him. He must have just picked that up. I didn't have any say on that. Who would I have gone with for captain? Probably De Gea. Kind of like a goalkeeper captain. There's no one else who really jumps out in that team. Maybe give it to De Ligt as a captain of the future, but I guess Matic makes some sense down the span of the side. Dominating again. When you play at home in the Champions League, they don't show the kits up, and it drives me bonkers. Okay, Mata. He's going to try and hit this one. You can just feel it. No, he doesn't. He passes it to Martial. Pass it to Lingard. Great goal. Great goal. Patient, build-up play. And 11 minutes in, you give us an early lead like this, and we can just suffocate to death by keeping the ball for 70% of the game. You just don't want to be here anymore. Nice and patient by Pogba. Matic works on Mata. Looked like he was shaping to shoot. Decided, no, roll it. That's what the manager says. Martial, one touch. Rolls it across. Lingard with the finish. It's going to be a fun battle, I think. Lingard, Berardi for that right-sided position. None of them are world-class players. Oh, Sandro playing that complete wing-back. Really feeling himself. Now he's finally been given license to bomb forward the way he wants to. We are dominating the early goings. Pogba whips in the free kick. Always think it's going to be a penalty when that kind of free kick happens. Sandro, good ball. Matic, just stay calm. Rolls to Lingard. Wonderful one-touch football. Lukaku. Brilliant. Right in the top bins. Smashes it home. And we are just playing some scintillating stuff. Nice wet pitch at Old Trafford. Ball zipping around. Matic, Lingard, Mata. One-touch football. Lukaku gets it out of his feet. Pile driver. Beyond the keeper. We have, 71% of possession? It's pretty good. Oh, defensive error from the corner. Who was that on? I hate corners in FM18. There's just, even when you do all defensive instructions on corners, you just can't stick a man in this region, and it's the only way. Why would you not have a man in this region? It's the only way teams score. They have 3 players to our 2. One of them's on the post. So he kicked off his own player, and then it just bounces into Engels. That stinks. That takes some of the sizzle out of the early goings. We should really have 600, 700 passes in this game because we are just dominating the ball. They've had 2 clear-cut chances. They only showed 1. Does one of them count as the first miss from the corner, I'm going to guess? And they buried the second one? I would assume that's it. De Ligt marshalling Manchester United's defence at 18 years old. What a talent. What a prospect this kid is. Or young man. He's 18. Pogba. Annoyed because he's playing as a deep line playmaker and not having that marauding role as the roaming playmaker where he was so fabulous. Mata. Oh, you know he wanted to hit that one. Finds Sandro. Sandro pings it across, finds Lingard, puts it back across, and Martial taps it in. What a fantastic goal. We are beginning to look and play like the team I anticipated, dominating the ball, high press up the pitch, overloading fullback, superiority in the middle, get it wide, whip the ball in. Goals, goals, goals. 69, nice. Still dominating the ball. Sandro thought he was going to go on a mazy run. Rolls it into Mata. Can he find someone? No, he dribbles into nothingness and then loses the ball. And here comes the quick counter-attack unless you close it off. Mata does. Martial picks it up. He's going to hit one. Martial! Oh, what a finish. I thought that was going to end up in row Z. Way out of the stadium. But instead, Anthony Martial, Jesse Lingard, with the chances they've been given in this Champions League game, just comes off Mata. Martial says, I do not care for your wonderful passing football. Let me pick it up. That classic cutting in from the left Thierry Henry style run with whom he was so compared as a wonder kid, and just curls it beyond the keeper. Delightful finish. We've created so many chances in these last two games. Oh, Martial's feeling himself. What a hit. What a save. Martial is really feeling it. He wants a hat-trick in the first half. Oh, overplayed by Mata. Fortunate tackle. If that was a little bit early, a little bit late, the guy was going off. You don't want to play us with 10 men with the quality of the passing. This is lovely 1 and 2 touch stuff. Okay, that's like 5, 7, 8 touches, Pogba. Keep the ball moving. Ball retention, ball movement. I've told you all a billion times. All we do all day is rondos on the training ground. Martial. Oh, talking about overpassing. This is Ole stuff. This would drive all crusty white sports writers in England mad. This is the stuff they first hated when Pep got to England. Oh, what a finish from Lingard. Lingard and Martial. What a game. The old crusty Sunday supplement crowd hate the overpassing. You should be whipping the ball in the box and you should be getting headers on the ball, which we technically did. But you should be shooting on sight when it shows itself. Here, we just keep the ball moving until we find a nice opening. Try and find a high percentage chance. That was probably not high percentage. A Jesse Lingard looping header, but we'll take it. And that is utter domination in the first half. Just playing some beautiful football. It's exactly what we want. This is... I know that Pep's favourite team to watch in Europe is Napoli. Although now that Sarri's gone and Ancelotti's in, and every single player is probably going to leave, I assume that will change. Maybe he will enjoy watching the team across the city, or more adjacent to the city. Any change is worthwhile making. I do want to give Rashford a run out, but Lingard and Martial have been so good. What are you going to do? Keep the ball. Remain calm in possession. Nothing to worry about. Except when you give the ball away. That was a fortunate interception from Matic. Good positioning. Sliding in as like the third centre-half. Perfect. Perfect Busquets role. Mata again. Find him. Oh, great run. Oh, too late. Martial, though, will pick out Lukaku. Hits the bar. Should have buried it. Point blank header. Cannot be missing those chances. I mean, I guess you can when you're 5-1 up. Let's take Lukaku off. He's gone from being a guy who was asked to leave with great interest in leaving, and I was like, you know what, I think I would sell him. January wouldn't be great. Try and hold him till the summer and then find a replacement, to the guy who has been one of the fulcrums of the side. Sandro again. Good ball in. Pogba. Oh, he didn't. Oh my god. Almost. What an effort. And Pogba, another one, where I'm like, I don't know if he fits the tactic. I'm not so sure. Probably shouldn't have overreacted to like 3 or 4 games. And now he's showing off all his qualities in 2 completely different roles for him. Still concerned about the dwelling on the ball trait. And I'm just not entirely sure he fits with the 5 5'10", 5'9", 5'7", short Spaniard role that we're actually asking him to play. But he is technically gifted. And he's been very good recently. Oh, it's a fortunate goal. What a way to bring up your hat trick for Jesse Lingard. Clips one in towards Alexis. For some reason, he crossed it in. I was going to say the byline. The byline's down there. He crossed it in from the edge of the box, even though we have a 5'5" Chilean playing as a false nine. But he whips it in. Alexis was in there, created enough disruption, and it flies in. Beautiful stuff. We got some 9.7, some 9.5s. Mata's taking a knock. Let's give Herrera another run out. Come and have a run out, Ander. Come and stroke the ball around for a few minutes. Only 65%. We were up in the 70s early on with the possession, and we've only bossed the game since then. I really thought we were going to get to 600 or 700 passes tonight, but you cannot complain with the level. What the chances like 1-3. So we've been clinical and had the fluky goal, but that is a fantastic performance. Away against Galatas, against Olympiacos, home against Olympiacos, away against City. 3 of our best performances of the season. These guys are starting to figure it out right now. On a good run right here. Stringing together some nice results after the Leicester disaster. The Chelsea home win was obviously pivotal. So if we can keep picking up these wins against the top 6 and then clip some draws against the top 6, then it should counteract these early disappointing results against teams who will be struggling at the bottom. And as we kind of figure this tactic out and we get towards January, we could go on a decent old run here. And we're about to qualify from the Champions League. 17 points, 4 points back. We've got to play Liverpool twice still. We're on track. We're on track. The whole goal of year one, to figure out the tactic, figure out the players we have that fit this tactic, try and maybe tweak some things to fit the team in the first year. I think we may have found that with this Bayern style tactic. So everything right now is on the up and up. It's brilliant. It can only from here go horrifically wrong when we lose to Burnley in the next game at home. We will be back, I guess, for this double header: Arsenal away, Liverpool at home. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll speak to you next time.